I'm giving big ups to Dallan Hayden. He's a freshman at Ohio State. He graduated from Christian Brothers, uh, and as a freshman running back, he's moved. He was a little lower on the depth chart, but when a chance came, he was ready. I think people ahead of him on the depth chart uh, have become injured. Yesterday, I'm speaking now on the 20th of November. On the 19th of November, he had a three-touchdown game and had 147 yards rushing. He has put together a freshman season with 500 yards and probably 7 or 8 touchdowns already, which is amazing in itself because kids from the area rarely go to Big Ten schools. If they're not snatched by the big state schools down south, or go to Memphis, or go to University of Tennessee, University of Mississippi, uh, they really don't play outside of the South. I think Ohio State, the Big Ten players in Memphis that I remember right off were this young man. Of course, Tony Hunter went to Minnesota. I think Alex Liddell went to University of Minnesota, and of course, the late Roman Bates also played at Ohio State. I'm excited about the young man's progress as a freshman. I've seen the young man in close quarters. Not saying that he's a relative of mine, but I do know that he comes from an incredible family structure. He's got two great parents, a super loving family, uh, and he's a good kid. But the reason why we need to celebrate kids, even when they don't go to the University of Tennessee or Ole Miss or Memphis or Arkansas, is that it makes it easier for the next kid that's coming behind him, because he's been highly recruited. Even sophomore, junior years, somewhere in there, they were highly recruiting him, but they put little chips on it. Is he undersized? Is he this? What the way that you prove what you're made of is on the field. Hats off to Dallan Hayden, not Dallas, if I said that, or everybody else says it. Dallan Hayden, Dallan, not Dallas. Sorry, Cowboy fans. Maybe one day in the head ahead of time, he'll be a big Cowboy running back or something. But until then, it's Dallan Hayden. Great freshman year, 500 plus yards, somewhere 7, 8 touchdowns for a freshman at a Big Ten school like Ohio State. That's screaming. Uh, I just makes it easier for the next kid in Memphis coming up the ranks, because sometimes people want to sleep on Memphis football. A couple of years ago, we had the Dean kid that went to University of Georgia, and I'm sure he's in the league now. Um, so talent does come through this area. We just need to pay attention to our own talent and celebrate our own talent. Hats off to uh, Dallan Hayden. Ups to your parents, Mr. and Mrs. Aaron Hayden. Ups to your family, a wonderful Johnson family. Just really wish that you knock it out of the park, and I want to see you set the world on fire. Have a great one. Have a great one, folks. Bye bye.